Hello everyone, welcome back to Creative Civil Engineering Coach. So in this session, we'll discuss about bolt grades used for the design of steel structural elements. First, we'll understand what actually the bolt grade means by. A bolt grade is a rating system that shows the physical strength, material quality, and a maximum load of a bolt that can handle before it bends or breaks. So higher the number of bolt grade, it means the stronger the bolt is. So there are main two systems used to measure the bolt grades: inch system or SAE system and the metric system. So in inch system, the bolt grades are identified by the number of lines marked on the bolt head. In metric system, the bolt grades are shown by numbers stamped on the bolt head. So you can observe the corresponding difference between the two measuring systems. So in inch system or SAE system, when there are no line present on the bolt head, it can be classified as grade 2 bolt. When 3 number of lines are present on the bolt head, it can be classified as grade 5. When 6 number of lines are present on the bolt head, it can be classified as grade 8 bolt. So in the metric system, as we discussed earlier, grades are shown by the numbers stamped on the bolt head. So the common bolt grade is mentioned in this tabular column, generally 4.6, 8.8, 10.9 and 12.9. These are the different metric bolt grades used in the design of steel structural connections. So in this picture, we'll look into what are the key features associated with the bolt grades. So the key features are its strength, material, markings as well as the standards associated with it. So coming to the feature of strength, bolt grade specifies the tensile strength, that is the maximum force of a bolt that can endure before breaking, and yield strength, the force at which the bolt deforms permanently. Coming to the feature of material, different grades corresponds to the specific materials such as low carbon steel, medium carbon steel, alloy steel. Markings, coming to the markings, so all these bolt heads are marked with specified grade identifiers such as numbers or radial lines. The markings shall be based upon the bolt grade number or in terms of number of lines marked on the bolt head, which allows for quick identification. And the standard features are, these bolt grades are standardized by organization like ISO, International Standard Organization for Metric Bolts, and SAE. SAE stands for Society of Automotive Engineers for Imperial Bolts. So typical examples are given in this corresponding picture. You can observe here. Now we'll look into how to understand the metric bolt grades. So metric bolt grades provides clear classification system for identifying the mechanical properties and the strength of the bolts. This system standardized by the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, which is widely used across the industries globally. The bolt grade are indicated by a two-part number system stamped on the bolt head in the format of X.Y. The common bolt grades are 4.6, 8.8, 10.9 or 12.9. These number denotes the tensile strength and yield strength ratio of the bolt grade, which defines its load bearing capacity and elasticity. For example, if the bolt grade is 8.8, the first number 8 represents the tensile strength of the material. So it is 8 into 100, that gives you 800 Newton per millimeter square as the tensile strength of the bolt. The second number 8, it represents yield strength ratio. So it is calculated as 8 into 10%, that gives you 0.8. 0.8 multiplied by 800, that gives you 640 MPa or 640 Newton per millimeter square. Typical examples of different metric bolt grades are explained below. You can observe in this tabular column. If the bolt grade is 4.6, the ultimate tensile strength of the material will be 4 into 100, that gives you 400 MPa. and the corresponding yield strength will be 0.6 multiplied by 400, that corresponds to 240 MPa. So the yield strength ratio will be 60%. So now we'll look into SAE bolt grade. So it is also called as inch system. This type of measuring system is widely used in United States. So SAE bolt grades are a standard system for bolts in United States. So the number of the radial lines on the bolt head indicates the grade and its corresponding strength. As we discussed earlier, if there is no line present on the bolt head, it represents purely grade number 2. If the only 3 number of radial lines are present on the bolt head, it represents grade 5. If 6 number of lines are present on the bolt head, it represents grade 8. So I hope you all understood about how to read the bolt grades with both SAE system as well as the metric system, and how to identify the different bolt grades. So if you like this video, please share with your civil engineering friends. Thank you all for watching this video. Stay tuned.